Hey guys, I wanted to come and do my review of one of the best palettes I have used thus far. And I have quite a few that I really love. Um, but this is a palette that I have been using for the past week to do simple, neutral, dramatic eyes. And if you're looking for one of those palettes, let me tell you the one to purchase. The Lorac Pro palette. I absolutely love this palette. I have been reaching for it. Even when I go to use other palettes, I'm reaching for this to use a color. One or two of the colors out of this palette. I really like it. I did create the look that I have on today using this palette. But the one thing I really love about this palette is you can go to a simple neutral palette to a dramatic look using this palette. I mean, you have some beautiful colors. You have your shimmery colors and you have your matte colors, neutrals, too dark to give you a pop of color to smoke out your eyes. This is a really great palette to have. So if you're one of these people that don't like color on your eyes, like, the bright, bold colors, this would be a really good one to have if you want something that's a little more high-end than your normal drugstore brand. I would say purchase this palette. And it's about, I think I purchased this from Ulta, and I think it was like $42. So you would really get your money's worth out of this palette. There's a couple of shades in here I haven't used, but for the most part, I've used pretty much all of the shadows on the very bottom I've used. Up top, the only one I haven't used have been Cream, Sable, and Espresso. But I am looking forward to doing a look with that espresso colors, like a dark chocolate, pretty color. So, but I love that. I mean, I love this palette. You cannot go wrong when you purchase this palette. You're going to get your money's worth out of the palette. You are going to see that you don't have to put a lot of eyeshadow product on the brush to actually see the color on your eyes. That's the one thing that I really love about this palette, because some of the other palettes out there, you have to pack on the shadow to actually see the color, the true color of the palette. This one, you don't have to do that. So I would suggest purchasing this palette, and I have to say that this was money well spent. But buying this palette was money well spent. And as you guys know, you can purchase, some drugstore brand products and get amazing looks. I'm not knocking drugstore brands because I own plenty of those, but I do want to own some high-end products to just for me, to get a different look, to get different shades, to see how it works. So I do have drugstore brands, inexpensive. I have dollar eyeshadows, so forth. So I'm not knocking any of those, but I really enjoy using this palette right here. So if you have $42 to spend on a great palette, I would suggest getting this one. And I will be doing a review on other eyeshadow palettes that I have as well, because they're great as well. The textures of the shadows for different companies are always going to be different, but I tell you, you cannot go wrong purchasing this palette right here. So if you have any questions about it, how I like it, I love it. But yeah, you cannot go wrong. And one other thing that I do like about this palette right here, look how thin and sleek that is. So, like, if you wanted to put this like on a carry-on, like if you were traveling, it's not going to be bulky. It comes with an eyeshadow primer as well. I haven't used that because I have some other primers I'm trying to use before opening up a new one. But it comes with a primer. But this is very sleek, easy to hold. It's smooth. Even though it has like the magnetic and it's like kind of cardboard, it still have a sturdy look to it. And mine look like this because I've dropped it, especially this one right here. The first time I dropped it, I cracked the new color that's in here. So I haven't used that much out of it, but I promise you, you cannot go wrong getting this palette here. And the gold in here, oh my God, is gorgeous. So pick it up and let me know how you like it. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.